Hey, Shalom, Shalom, Shalom. First and foremost, as usual, before I begin with this lesson, I want to start it off by giving all the glory and infinite praises to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shah, Bahashem Rakah Kadash. Double honor to the elders and the apostles of Great Millstone who I'm taught and do learn this truth 100% from. Peace and blessings be to you, Wakim, who are serving Yahweh Shema Shah sincerity, hoping for mercy, as well as salvation in these latter days, man. To you I say Shalom and Yahweh Shema Shah Brakathon. So I got this video pulled up on TikTok. I guess this nigga's a comedian or something. But anyways, he was being interviewed by Shannon Sharp. Boy, Jake, look, man. This is why the Lord gonna start over with a remnant. All right, because this is a sexually immoral and profane society, man. You can blame that on the so-called white man. All right, over sexualizing everything. It's Pride Month. He, instead of eliminating, because that shit's a cancer to the earth, man. All right, there's a reason why the Most High said, if there's individuals who indulge in them actions, you're supposed to put that shit to rest quick. All right, because that shit is spread like a wildfire and put spirits on people, man. All right, when you don't follow the blueprint that Yahweh Shema Shah gave us, this is a result. Hey, this society is a perfect example of what you would get if you don't follow that blueprint, man. All right, a sexually profane and immoral ass society, man. All right, I'm gonna play the video too, but dude basically admits to swinging his lady. All right, and what he meant by that was, I don't know if you want to call this shit an orgy or what, but he basically swapped partners with somebody. All right, he allowed another dude to crack his woman, and he cracked another dude's woman. And see, this is why especially you so-called celebrity niggas, bro. This is why the Lord is gonna judge you niggas, because we know the type of shit that y'all do behind closed doors. All right, y'all be getting popped. Y'all be doing all type of weird ass sacrifices and shit to get to that level of status in the society, and that's what you gotta do. All right, so it's not even like this shit surprising. All right, but it's just for the fact that he gonna sit here and talk about, he try to keep himself happy. Nah, nigga, your ass just had a fetish. All right, you just had a weird fetish. Man, ain't no man in his right damn mind just gonna let another man pop his woman. All right, I don't give a fuck how much I'm trying to keep myself happy. All right, I'm not finna tell my lady that I'm gonna go pop another woman if that's gonna hurt her feelings. All right, shit, I'm gonna just go pop another woman to keep me happy and just keep it at that. But you mean to tell me that, you talked to your lady about this shit and y'all came to an agreement? Nigga, you foul, man. All right, you found, as the scriptures say in the book of 2 Chronicles. I'm gonna pull the Lord's will in a minute. Jake has done worse than the heathen, and this is some Adam 22 shit. This is some cuck shit. I wouldn't even be able to be with my woman if she went and transgressed against me like that. All right, and dude was talking about, he was witnessing. Hey, this is why the Lord is gonna burn this bitch. All right, but this ain't just him. Shalaki, shit crazy, because I remember one time I was at the store and I was it was a line outside the store and I was making it to the line, and this dude, I know that he was trying to rush to the line. Like, I thought he was trying to beat me to the line or some shit, but he was trying to meet me. So I'm like, what the fuck? He ended up, talking to me, speaking to me. It seemed like he was trying to crack jokes and shit, about how, the city over here got his name or whatever. I'm just like, whatever. And the conversation had made a turn to like, do I like white girls and shit? So I told him like, shit, no, I don't really play in the snow like that. You know, I don't really be fucking with Edomite women like that. And so he ended up saying, yeah, I be learning a lot from you black guys. So I'm thinking he talking about, you know, the swag, dancing. You know, I'm thinking he talking about the salt, the seasoning. And he looked like he was a Issachar Jake. But, you know, the nigga could have been a tear. Just straight weird. But to get back to the story, he ended up saying like, yeah, I be learning a lot from you black guys. And I noticed dude that looked down at like kind of like my crotch area. I'm like, what the fuck? You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, what you mean you learned a lot from us? And the other dude that was around, there was another person around, he peeped it and he was looking at this and like, he kind of weird, like what the fuck? But I didn't really notice why he was, you know what I'm saying, looking at him like that. So as he was looking at my car, I'm like, what? And so he ended up basically coming down and saying that, you know, he pretty much want me to pop his damn woman. Weird shit like Gorilla Hebrew. Nigga having all these weird ass fetishes on letting another Edomite run through your woman, right? Having her calling you the N-word and shit while you watch. Like, what the fuck? Right? This is a sexually profane ass society, man. This is why the Most High has to burn this bitch. All right, just like how he did with Sodom and Gomorrah. And speaking on that, you having the smart hatters over there getting ready to host, if not already hosting, the biggest sodomite parade ever. All right, over there, what is it? By the Red Sea, right next to where the right next to Sodom and Gomorrah. Right, and we know why the Most High burnt Sodom and Gomorrah like that. Right, got that shit to where it's inhabitable. You can't grow nothing. Still to this day, nothing grows over there. You think America just gonna thrive and be this strong country? You stupid. All right, because he ain't even just the elites, right? As the, you know, I'm gonna loosely paraphrase it, but as the king is, so will the people be, man. Right? If Edomites is into all this weird cook, you know, PD5 shit and all this, what type of vibration do you think his people are gonna be under? And I ain't just talking about the average Joe walking around Edomites. You got Jake here that's living like the damn heathens, man, like this nigga. Right, in the ancient world, man, we would have put both of you niggas to death. All four of you niggas, as a matter of fact, would have put all y'all ass to death. Because that shit's adultery. Let me play this real quick.
Have indulged in that, though.
Y'all have it?
Me and my girl have indulged in that, though.
Y'all have it?
We have. Like, just try to keep me happy. Like, we've done those.
And you can look at it. His ass, man, that shit could have been a ritual. He looked like he fucked up behind it. Yeah, nigga, what you think was gonna happen? It ain't natural for another man to allow another man to pop his damn woman. Especially right there in front of him. You damn right you're gonna be messed up about it. You knew you was gonna be messed up about it, but y'all be selling out and doing that type of shit because y'all want to be somewhere in Esau's system, man. I mean, you know, have some type of status in this society, man. That's why you do that shit.
Swing. They call it swinging. Yeah, we did a little swinging.
She
Yeah.
She agreed to it?
Yeah.
That shit gotta be some type of salaki. That shit gotta be some type of humiliation ritual, because ain't no way in the hell you should even be coming out and even sharing it. Well, wicked as hell. I love this for her. Why would he share this? Right? You got women. You got women in here that's supporting this shit. Look, love this for her. And see, this is why the nigga woman and Eve just in general, man, y'all gonna get it. The daughters of Zion have completely turned into fucking thoughts. Alright, just straight whores, man. Because you got Eve that be supporting this shit. Love that for her. This is why you bitches gonna get it.
He did a little swinging. But
Oh Lord.
Thing is, you don't want nobody else doing it to your lady.
That's what I'm saying though. So what did she say with A Carlos?
No, after we got done, she tried to come to get the hell off of me. I just seen that man put you. I'm talking about he done turned you away but loose. I didn't left her with him. You hear me? Cool. Cause it was like when you want to have fun. You want to have fun in your life. That was, you know what I mean?
That was a one-time thing though, right?
Oh, of course. I would never allow that to happen again.
But
I never let it happen again. Because you can't get that image out your head.
No, that big old. I mean, what if it was somebody like me, sweating, muscles just everywhere?
Yeah, you see what I'm saying?
And a full plate.
Yeah. He was doing so good. I said, I know she don't want this after that. I know you don't. It ain't no way you want this after what he just did.
But ain't no way you could be in the same. You got to be in another room, and just to put it in your mind, well, I know what he's doing, blah blah blah, so forth. So ain't no way you could watch that.
That's all right. You look. I seen it one time. I never.
Oh come on, man! Oh man, out of it.
Man, I'm talking here with dog walking her. They full control of your old lady.
That man, he had to wrap it around his arm to come up out of there.
You got this nigga over here, this big nigga. He just as feminine as hell. He acting like he all surprised. Man, you know what be happening behind closed doors. Cause even when Shannon Sharp, man, like that video of him getting out that damn Suburban, looking zesty than a motherfucker. We know what you do behind closed doors too. Right? So you in there acting all surprised. You probably want to pop his damn woman. That was only a one-time thing, right? Yeah, nigga, you probably thinking about popping them. All them celebrities, they all be doing weird shit behind closed doors because that's what you have to do in order to gain or maintain some type of status in this society, man. Why you think Shaitan came intent that you have a shot with those kingdoms, man? Right? Because Shaitan currently is in control of this world, man. Right? Of course, the Lord is allowing him to have control and pull in this world, man. Right? So with that being said, what do you think you have to do in order to, I guess, become rich and famous? All right, you gonna have to be in league with Shaitan, man. You can tell he fucked up. All right, you can tell he fucked up, but the fact that he made that happen, and he coming out and speaking on it, lets you know that his ass, hey, you had to just perform the humiliation ritual. Some Adam 22 cook shit. That's some Edomite shit. Be wanting they ribs to get slimed out and damn boy.
Dog walking.
Come on,
Then they called the police.
What made you?
I thought he was an intruder.
What made? I mean, look, I understand you want to have some fun. Go to the beach or get on a balcony or be in the parking lot at the gym or the grocery store. Yep. But come on,
Right. If you want to have fun, why can't y'all just go to the damn movies? Go to the beach. Go take a trip. Nigga, you want to pop another woman and swap couples and watch another man pop your woman? Nigga, you done sold out. Ain't no way in the hell.
It was when you live it like you want to have fun sometimes.
I ain't never want to have that kind of fun. I ain't gonna even hold you.
You want to experience things. You want to see if you can accept it.
No.
Man, I ain't gotta play no more of that shit. This nigga dumb. This nigga's bogus. As the scripture said in Jeremiah 4:22, Jake is a sadish people, bro. Stupid as a motherfucker talking about you want to have some fun. Nah, nigga, you just weird. All right, Matthew 16:4, a wicked and adulterous generation seeketh after a sign, and there shall no sign be given unto it, but the sign of the prophet Jonas, and he left them and departed. All right, this is a wicked and adulterous ass generation. You have women who support this type of behavior, right? And you have more men that are in the spirit that he's in, right? That have weird fantasies on having a women getting popped by Edomites like Gorilla Hebrew. Right, having they dudes having they women getting dudes, having dudes, hitting them donkey style, and you know what I'm saying? Right? You have women who support that shit, but you also have men who's into that type of cuck shit. This is a wicked and adulterous generation, and the scriptures even say in I think it's 2nd or 16th chapter that wickedness had exceedingly polluted the whole earth. All right, STDs running rampant and shit. All right, you know this shit is foul, man. All right, shit is just straight foul. So as the Lord dealt to Sodom and Gomorrah, what you think gonna happen to Babylon, man? This shit not gonna stick around forever. It couldn't. You got damn sodomites that got their rods chopped off to make it seem like they have women or reproductive organs walking around, and you got niggas popping them. Like I remember when I was working construction job with one of the brothers. You ain't got nothing but Issachar on a damn job site, and they all be saying gay shit. They all a lot of them even admit to popping Transformers, man. But this shit foul. 2 Chronicles 33:9 says, so Manasseh made Judah and the inhabitants of Jerusalem to err and to do worse than the heathen whom the Lord had destroyed before the children of Israel. And you got Jake doing shit that Edomites is doing. All right, this is the type of shit that Edomites be into, having them weird fetishes on having Becky and having Dolly. Well, you know how them Edomite names be. You know, having fantasies of they women getting broken down by a big old swole Jake. All right, that's some shit that these heathens think of. All right, heathens is the natural sodomites, especially these damn Edomites. And you got Jake walking around like doing shit just like these niggas, and if not worse. All right, because you got Edomites that don't even be with that shit. They be like, what the fuck is you doing? All right, let's grab this. 2 Peter 2 and 6 says, and turning the cities of Sodom and Gomorrah into ashes, condemn them with an overthrow, making them an example unto those that after shall live ungodly. And Sodom and Gomorrah, it wasn't just, you know, dudes want to be women and women want to be dudes. You had all type of different, profane acts happening. Bestiality, adultery, that cuck shit, orgies, because them Hamites, they was heavy into the orgies and shit. Like the goddess of Ishtar, that was a Hamite god. And they would have to have orgies and swat women and shit. As a matter of fact, you even have a Hamite tribe. I think it's maybe somewhere along the coast of Ethiopia or something. But they basically allow a woman to have multiple husbands, right? Because they say that one husband can't satisfy that one woman. Or before the man marries one of the daughters, one of the aunties will sleep with the dude to make sure he'll be able to satisfy the daughter sexually. Just wicked as a bitch. That's the type of shit Jake is getting into. Alright? But if the Most High destroyed Sodom and Gomorrah for that same reason, what you think he gonna do with Babylon, man? Right? Because that was made an example for those that after wanted to live ungodly. Right, this is why America is known as spiritual Sodom and Gomorrah in the book of Revelations. As a matter of fact, we can grab that. Let's go to that real quick. That'll probably be my last one. Revelations 11 and verse 8. All right, because what you have here, right, this problem when you got, I be at work and shit, and I be seeing they be having the tables decorated with, trying to make sodomites and shit comfortable. They got the flags posted up everywhere and shit. Parades. You know what I'm saying? They following the same spirit that Sodom and Gomorrah was in, but that's because America It's all these different kingdoms in the reincarnation, and this is why it's this damn wicked. This is why this is foul, man. Revelations 11:8, it says, "And their dead bodies shall lie in the street of the great city, which spiritually is called Sodom and Egypt, where also our Lord was crucified." Spiritual Sodom and Egypt, because of all the sodomites, the momo sexuality, right? Little boys are, you got the niggas on the Madden cover painting their nails. Niggas is dressing all effeminate and calling this shit fashion and swag. Man, that shit look gay. This is spiritual Sodom, man. I've been seeing more and more people come out the closet these past few years than what I've ever seen, man. Going back, I was born in 99, but I still was brought up to see where that shit was frowned upon, though. Right, growing up in the early thousands, that shit was frowned upon. You know what I'm saying? Well, no, hey, you stay your ass in the closet, right? Because you get your ass bullied and some more shit. Now that's, you got dudes who claim to be straight. They be having friends who be sodomites and shit. Like, what kind of shit is this? And especially over here. You know what I mean? I just moved out here to Arizona not too long ago, but especially over here. It be dudes who be so-called straight be kicking it with sodomites. I'm like, nigga, you gotta be gay. Ain't no way in the fuck. I don't care how cool they is, but you gotta be gay. You know what I'm saying? But it just goes to show you why the Lord has to burn this bitch up, man. This is a defiled place. Micah 2:10, arise and depart, for this is not your rest. Right? This is a land that is polluted, and it will destroy you, man. This is a polluted land, not only physically, but spiritually and mentally. All right? You got more and more people coming out in this spirit than what I've ever seen, man. All right? But it also goes to show you that we in the end, too. All right? Because shit is only going to continue to get more and more foul and worse, right? Immoral, as Yahweh Shah gets closer to returning, man. So with that being said, I don't want to that was edifying, and that my sacrifice was acceptable in the eyes of Yahweh Shah. With that being said, Shalom, man.